What would your code do if it could think? Welcome back to Python from zero. In episode 1, you wrote your first line of code and learned about variables. Today, we're teaching Python to make decisions. Episode 2, if, else, and making decisions. We'll cover comparisons, conditionals, Boolean logic, and even build a grade calculator. Before we begin, let's reveal the answers from episode 1's quiz. X equals 3.14, that's a float. Name equals Alice, a string. Age equals 25 plus 5, which gives us 30. 10 divided by 2 returns 5.0, because division always returns a float. And true and false, that evaluates to false. Both must be true for AND to return true. Before we can make decisions, Python needs a way to compare things. Are two values equal? Is one bigger than another? That's what comparison operators do. Here are the 6 comparison operators. Double equals checks equality. Exclamation equals checks inequality. Greater than, less than, greater or equal, and less or equal. Each one returns true or false. Try it yourself. Type 5 equals 5 into Python. You'll see true. Now try 5 equals 3. That's false. See how Python evaluates each expression instantly. Now here's where it gets powerful. The if statement lets Python make choices. If a condition is true, Python runs the indented code below it. Let's break down the anatomy. You write the keyword if, then your condition, then a colon. The next line must be indented. That's the code that runs when the condition is true. Temperature is 35, which is greater than 30. That's true, so Python runs the indented print, and we see it's hot. Now, with temperature at 20, 20 is not greater than 30. That's false. Python skips the indented block entirely. Nothing prints. But what if the condition is false? Right now, Python just skips the code and does nothing. We need a fallback. That's where else comes in. Here's the pattern. If temp is greater than 30, print it's hot. Else, print it's cool. Now, Python always has something to do, regardless of the condition. With temp at 35, 35 is greater than 30. True. Python runs the if branch. It's hot. Now temp is 20. 20 is not greater than 30. False. So Python jumps to the else branch. It's cool. What if you need more than 2 paths? Meet elif, short for else if. It lets you chain multiple conditions together. Look at this. If temp is above 30, it's hot. Elif temp is above 20, it's warm. Else, it's cold. 3 different paths for 3 different ranges. With temp at 25, the first check, above 30, is false. But the elif, above 20, is true. So Python prints, it's warm, and skips everything else. One thing that trips up beginners, indentation isn't optional in Python. It's how Python knows which code belongs inside an if block. Mess it up, and you get an error. Conditions return. True or false? These are Boolean values. Python has 3 Boolean operators that let you combine them. And, or, and not. The AND operator requires both sides to be true. Think of it like, do you have your ticket and your passport? You need both to board the plane. The OR operator only needs one side to be true. Is it Saturday or Sunday? If either is true, it's the weekend. The NOT operator flips true to false and false to true. It's like saying, not raining, then grab sunglasses instead of an umbrella. You can put an if inside another if, that's nesting. It's like asking, is it raining? And if yes, is it also cold? Only then do you grab the heavy coat. Here's a nested example. Age is 20 and Hazi ID is true. First, if age is greater than or equal to 18, check. Then, inside that, if Hazid, check. So we print welcome in with the party emoji. The else would print need your ID, but we don't reach it here. Notice how H level gets its own indentation. Let's trace through. Age is 20. Is 20 greater than or equal to 18? Yes, true. Now inside has ID is true, so Python enters the nested if. Print welcome in with the party emoji. The else branch need your ID is skipped entirely. So far we've used hard-coded values, but real programs get data from the user. Python's input function pauses and waits for you to type something. Watch. Name equals input. What is your name? The program pauses. The user types Alice, then print hello, plus name gives us hello, Alice. Time to build something real. Let's combine everything, input, type conversion, and if else, into a grade calculator. Line 1 reads the score and converts it to an integer. Then we chain 4 conditions. 90 or above gets an A, 80 gets a B, 70 gets a C, and everything else is an F. User types 95. 95 is greater than or equal to 90. True on the first check. Grade equals A, star student. Now, 72. Not 90, not 80, but 72 is greater than or equal to 70. True. Grade C. 45. Not 90, not 80, not 70. Nothing matches. The else catches it. Grade F. Here's the big picture. Every decision in Python flows top to bottom. If, then elif, then else. The first true wins and everything else is skipped. Quick quiz time. Question 1. If 5 is greater than 3, print yes. What happens? Question 2. What does elif stand for? Question 3. What does true and false evaluate to? That's episode 2. You learned comparisons, if-else, Boolean logic, nesting, and user input. Next time, loops, making Python repeat. Comment, share, subscribe,